dear Bytecoin enthusiast, welcome back to Bytecoin Guru, your ultimate Bytecoin go-to. This is part 3 of 3 in the series Bytecoin and Money, in which we discuss and we define terms, money, expectations, all of that good stuff. Bytecoin Guru gets to encounter sometimes hundreds of people a day, and I get to see people's perspectives on money, on the current innovation wave of cryptocurrency, and many don't understand the terms. Many do not understand the difference in value, cost, price. People don't know what even money means. They just know how to get it and how they're programmed to go work for it. But the one thing that Bytecoin Guru gets caught up on the most is people's expectations of the crypto market. Indeed, it is one of the most lucrative things that has ever happened to this planet. But do not go into this game thinking crazy stuff. Okay? So we're going to define expectations. Why? Because expectations, well, let's just go over. Are you a day trader, a swing trader, a position trader, investor, enthusiast? Have you ever thought about that? Because even though you will almost never be just one of those types by itself, each one will have a very different viewpoint and perspective on the general approach to their involvement in the market. So it is very good to address and assess that first, before you begin investing your time and money into anything or any topic. That way, you can plan ahead and also understand how you're going to react in particular scenarios. You don't want to be a day trader and expect to gain profits the next 2 weeks. No. If you're a day trader, it's the day. Your expectations are based in hour time frames. They're not based in days. So you trade on a different type of chart than you would if you were a long-term investor. Swing trader will look at a completely different type of indicators in order to make proper decisions in order when to trade. Position trader, all he has to do is just plug the numbers into the system and let the computer do it for you. No need to sweat it out. If you're just an investor and you're investing because you're doing long term, I'm talking about that's your retirement, then that is a completely different approach. And if you're just an enthusiast and you just want to be able to say, you know what, when you're talking to your little grandchildren, yeah, once upon a time, I was able to get 1 Bitcoin. Yeah, stuff like that. But you need to know what kind of attitude you have and what kind of expectations you have. Because you can't sign up for one thing and then expect another. So we can talk about this. Let me know if you guys ever want Bytecoin Guru to go deeper into talking about that type of stuff. So once we have defined expectations, my dear friends, I want to draw a conclusion. Every single second of this market is awesome in its own way, and it can be utilized for the best. You either win or you learn, which is a win-win situation. And the more you learn about the things that you love to win, the better off you are. So knowledge is power. You already know how Bytecoin Guru sees it. So once you have that knowledge, it is your responsibility to utilize it and alter your reality, because you're creating your future today. Like Warren Buffett said, when is the best time to invest? 2 years ago. When is the next best time? Today. Next step. Well, there's a variety of sources online that will give you more insight on this topic of money and so on. And to think for 1 second the global events are not relevant to cryptocurrency is a very huge disservice to you, my friends. Be aware of what's happening globally with global markets, global currencies, global affairs, because they will definitely affect the way that we look at crypto. These are a couple of the links that I have for you that I encourage that you look into. Investopia shares a lot of information regarding investing. TradingView shares a lot of graphs and analysis by people who are knowledgeable in the trade. So that is also awesome. And I wanted to share something with you that is back from 2017. Not the most recent information, but kind of puts things into perspective. So I wanted to share that as a bonus, but not before I have concluded this. My dear friends, make sure that you're well-rounded, like I say, on the things that you're passionate for. Be aware of the technology so you don't question the price. Be knowledgeable of the features so you don't complain about the cost. And if anybody ever tries to talk anything else, remind them of the value. This is all I have for you guys as far as Bytecoin and money. So as promised, let's take a look at very quickly the link that I wanted to share. It sets things into perspective. This is all of the world's money and markets in one visualization. Again, this is in 2017. Things might have changed. So how this visualization works: each square this size is worth 100 billion US dollars. And on the side of the box, you will see each category and a description of it. So silver, how much there is, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, the rest, Ethereum, biggest companies, Apple, Alphabet, Microsoft, Facebook, the 50 richest people, California's GDP, the Federal Reserve's balance sheet, the global currencies, China, Eurozone. Look at the gold. Look at the stock markets now for the major countries, United States, United Kingdom, and also of course the rest of the world. The global money supplies, if you look on the side, narrow money, it says 36.8 trillion. The total value of the world's money is 90.4 trillion. Coins, banknotes, all of that. Global debt. Let me stop for a second. This is the total amount of debt, including that accumulated by governments, corporations, and households. Together, it adds to 215 trillion, which is 325% of global GDP. Oh my goodness. Global real estate. Just to have an idea of what you're about to experience. $544 trillion. If you for 1 second think that 184 billion Bitcoins cannot be worth $1, I think you ought to think again, because your perspective on money is not as big as somebody's derivatives or the amount of money that the whole globe plays around with. And after we look at all of this, Bitcoin is still yay small. We just passed the 100 billion mark. Not just, but a little bit over that little square. Yes, my friends, this was 2017. I don't think things have gotten much better than 2 years ago. But again, that puts things into perspective, and we need to have that when we're dealing with the transition period of cryptocurrencies. You guys are the best. Let me know if you guys have any questions, what you guys would like to see. This is a Bytecoin related channel that you're going to find many insightful related articles like such. So I'll catch you in the next one, and knowledge is power, my friends. Bye bye.